walking around the Christmas tree at the
sugar cookies and hot chocolate, y'all. Welcome back to my channel, TeTe Naturals. It's your girl TeTe, and in today's video I will be showing you how I made these sugar cookies. They were yummy. I did get this recipe off of Pinterest. I will link it down in the description box below, so if you want to make it, you gladly can. Click on that link. So you will need a mixing bowl, which I later changed out, 2 sticks of unsalted butter softened, some cream of tartar, which was $4, 2 large eggs, powdered sugar and granulated sugar, flour, baking soda, and salt. So to our bowl, we are going to add in the 2 sticks of butter and whip them up until they're nice and creamy. So butter is softened and fluffed. So now we're going to add 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 cup of powdered sugar, and 1 cup of vegetable oil. So 1 cup of sugar. So you want to sift your powdered sugar first to get all those lumps out, and then add it to your mixture. I don't bake. You hear? I don't bake. I do want to point out that I went to culinary arts school, but we had like 1 baking course. I mean, you could have went into baking if you wanted to, but I didn't. I did forget to mention vegetable oil, so you want to make sure you add that into your ingredient list as well. And then you want to beat until well combined, scraping the sides to make sure that the butter and sugar gets incorporated. So we are going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract as well as our 2 large eggs, and you just want to mix that until it's well combined. Smoothed, right? So I'm going to dump this out and measure out my flour, and then I'm going to come right back because I need 4.5 cups of flour. And they want me to spoon it into the recipe says to spoon it into the measuring cup. Don't stir it yet. So the recipe required me to spoon the flour into the measuring cup. And I needed 4.5 cups of flour. So that's what you see me doing right now. Spooning it and then putting it into the bowl. When it comes to baking, y'all, you really have to be precise with your measurements. This is why I say I don't bake, because I'm not that precise. With cooking, you can just season as you go. You can do what you want to do. But with baking, you have to make sure you have the proper measurements, because if not, you're going to end up with something that the recipe did not call for. So make sure you follow the steps precisely, too precise. Y'all, I messed up. Again, I don't bake, but myself did not continue to read the directions, and this is why it's key to run through the directions before you start anything and make sure you follow them, because I was supposed to add I think it was like a 1/2 teaspoon or a teaspoon, I'll leave all the measurements down below, of the cream of tartar, and then like a teaspoon of baking soda. So you're supposed to add that to the flour, mix it up, and then add it to your wet mixture. But hey, the cookie still came out good. Okay, all right, just a little minor setback, you know. Baking soda. Okay, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So as you all can see, I'm just adding the flour a little bit at a time, and while mixing, you do not want to over mix in this process because it will make for a tough cookie. So just add, scrape down the sides, and then add the rest of the flour. Cookies! So after you line your cookie sheet with parchment paper, you don't want to do what I did, okay? You want to read the directions, you guys. Y'all was just plopping these cookies on this here parchment paper and making a terrible mistake. But at this time, I was getting ready for work too. Like I had to, because it was getting later in the night. So yeah, I was rushing. But just look. I gotta make them smaller. Hold on. So again, the recipe called for, look at my baby. The recipe called for the cookies to be a lot bit smaller than what I was making them to be. And then you are to take some sugar and something round at the bottom and place the sugar on top, like press the cookies down with the sugar. I guess that's how most sugar get in it. I don't know. So then I separated them and I put them in the oven at 350, I think, or 375. I will link everything in the description box, but I believe it's 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. So I do have some leftover dough. I have a lot actually. So what I'm thinking about doing with these is rolling them out and like doing decorated sugar cookies, like getting like a cookie cutter. But stay tuned for that video because I am going to use the rest of this dough. Let's see how the cookies are looking. This stays in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes until they're nice and golden brown. They look good though. I ain't gonna hold you. When I say I outdid myself, coming to the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it with the hot chocolate. I just used the store brand with some warm milk. They came out bomb. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.